Ooh, I'm live. Quick. I don't want to hear nothing. We straight to it. I'm DP. They call me DP Too Nice on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything else. Now let's get straight to it. Arch Manning, trash. Sark, trash. If this is the Texas team that was #1 in the nation, y'all boys need to go back to the drawing board and figure out why and how. Y'all are sitting there saying, this was a team to beat. I told everybody, we do not know who or what Arch Manning is. I told y'all this morning, I have not heard good things about how he's looked as a passer. In the spring, I've told people that he's a runner, but he ain't Lamar Jackson. His passing motion is funky. He missed so many open passes. He had about 3 really good throws in there, right? The one on the sideline, that was caught in the fourth quarter. Touchdown pass was a good one. But he missed so many throws. He's throwing the ball way too hard on under routes. What are we doing? Arch, what are we doing, bro? The biggest thing is, too, all I know is Sarkisian. You didn't help him a lot. I ain't going to lie. You really didn't help him a lot. The big thing is you're running the ball, but you're not even giving the defense anything to worry about. Even if you're not completing deep balls, you got to try to go down the field, right? Also, when Arch is throwing the ball, he's not setting his feet. He has bad mechanics. He's side-arming the ball on throws that should just be right there. Those 2 fourth downs that y'all didn't get, one early in the game, then the 4th and 1 at the goal line, terrible calls. This loss is completely on Arch and Sark. Nobody else. People talking about, well, Texas has some defensive field. They held the Ohio State in Columbus, Ohio, to 14 total points. Think about this. If you were a Texas fan and somebody said, hey, man, we're going to hold Ohio State to 14 total points for the whole game, not a quarter, not a half, not through 3 quarters, but through 4 quarters, would you put, your life savings that will win the game? There's not a Texas fan out there that wouldn't put their life savings on the line if they said, we guarantee you we're only going to let Ohio State have 14 points. You know why? Because everybody in my comments was betting on Texas. Take Texas, take Texas, take Texas. I said it this morning. We don't know who Arch is. We don't know who's saying it. Saying didn't look that good, but this is not about the Ohio State that just won today. This is about Texas that did not win. Check it out. When you look at the roster of Texas, with all the money they got, with all the recruits they got, I didn't see anything crazy. Obviously, Baxter was coming off injury on their roster. Arch didn't look good. I'm not saying that they're not good. They didn't look good, though. None of their wide receivers just seem like world beaters out there. That does not look like a #1 team when you watch it. And you got to go through the SEC. The one thing that is saving Texas is they got that weak schedule. But they still got to play Georgia. They should get Bandy and them. Florida is going to be better with Lagway. This team might not make them playoffs. This game should not hurt them bad because it's #1 versus #3, week 1. And you shouldn't be penalized a lot for taking games like this because these are the games we want to see. So I'm not saying penalize them, drop them out the top 10. But Texas, y'all lucky y'all got that weak schedule. Y'all got to get through Florida. You got to get through Georgia. You got to get through A&M at the end of the year, which is all doable. But I don't like what I saw. Arch, I do not like what I saw with the throwing motion. I do not like what I saw with the inaccurate passes. Hey, you better turn to Lamar Jackson if you're throwing like that, bro. Because you better get them feet rolling. They talked about how fast and how big and athletic you was. I need to see more of that if that's how you're going to throw that rock. I'm disappointed in that performance by Ohio State. And I'm saying Ohio State because I also think as an Ohio State fan, you're looking like, we got all these receivers. Sam had 130 passing yards. Jeremiah Smith dropped a couple of them. It was an out route and a screen. But I don't like what I'm seeing from Ohio State either. The defense stood up. They balled. But I'm not liking that offense. Both of y'all got too much recruiting power and too much money for offenses to be looking that bad. And once again, they're going to be like, well, what's the defenses? I guarantee you, we're going to see other teams scoring on those defenses. They look good, but it was more about the quarterback play than how good the defenses were. Arch was missing pass after pass after pass. Sand didn't look like he had much going on. I'm not saying that these guys can't grow and get better, but you would expect for a guy like Arch, who has been there and played in some games, to make some of those throws, man. Saying, like I said, that's his first time out there. It's in one of the biggest games. Now it's 1-16 for quarterbacks starting their first game against the number one team in the nation. So at least he did get that. But I don't like what I saw from either offense. I think Ohio State's offense can really blow up. Like I said, Smith didn't really get off, and that's another thing. Smith did really nothing in Texas. Couldn't pull it out. But yeah, UT fans, if y'all lost y'all's bread betting on your team, holler at your boy. You know we got the betting chat. Told boys to stay off of the game. Just watch, enjoy, because we don't know what either people had. I said, Arch, we don't know. They tried to get that boy the Heisman for the season, the front runner, the number one overall pick. If that's what y'all think, nope, he got to drop immediately. So, yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the game, what y'all thought about Manning's performance, Sand's performance. But, yeah, trash by Texas, trash by Arch, trash by Sark. Sand wasn't much better, but he wasn't just airmailing them. And once again, Arch, start throwing the ball so hard on under routes, bro. Boys are not catching it. Have some touch, bro. Your uncle is Peyton. Your other uncle is Eli. Your granddaddy is Archie. You should know how to throw a football, young man. Y'all knew I had to get on here ASAP. Hey, Texas, I know y'all sick right now, but we out.